Now then YouTube, I'm the TOFF Man and welcome back to some more Patreon with myself and Chad. Now then Chad.
Now then.
Hello! So this is the first time that Shed has actually featured in a Patreon episode as well. He does live, well here, along with myself and Jaiso. Shed's done quite a lot around here. I mean, I've done very, very little in the house, I've got to say, haven't I, Shed? I've done like bugger all, really.
You've done it all, mate.
Yeah. I've done hardly anything. But anyways, today, myself and Shed are going to be working on something. We've got a project going on at the moment. We need more power to be able to deal with some of the stuff that we're trying to do. But the only problem is, we want to get big reactors. And there's an issue with that, isn't there, Shed?
Just a small one.
Just a small one. What is this issue?
But one small issue in this pack becomes one massive issue.
It does. We need... It's plutonium, is it right? Is that right?
It is. Plutonium, yep.
The only way that we can get plutonium is through making a nuclear reactor from IC2. So, that is what we're going to be doing today. Or at least I hope so. Shed, are you coming? Oh, you would have to show off with your jetpack. Me, just
You
like
really need to
away.
get a jetpack.
I know I do. So, okay.
They're not difficult to craft.
Oh, yeah, alright. I remember you trying to craft one.
Yeah, because I was the one that made the first jetpack, which meant I had to make every machine to be able to make the jetpack.
Yeah,
they're all there now.
That's true, actually, yeah. That is true. That is true. So today we're going to be making the nuclear reactor, or at least attempting to make this nuclear reactor. So the first thing I want to do is put a reactor chamber down. Now, I don't know if the, like what you said, I don't know if these actually connect straight to these things. I can't actually just put it down. Why can I not just put it down?
Because we're all going to die.
It won't. Will it let me put it down on the floor? No. I literally cannot.
Do you need to put the reactor housing down first, or the reactor casing, or whatever it is, and then the reactor chamber?
Oh, it might be, you know. It might be. Hang on, give me... Have you got a... It's okay, I've got a block. There we go. Now I want that there, the nuclear reactor. Now it should let me put this down. Let's figure it out. Yes, but the redstone energy flux duct does not connect to the reactor casing shed.
We'll figure this out when it comes to it. We don't need it right now.
We will. So let's do that. Yeah, there we go. We've got a full-on nuclear reactor going on there, but we need to be able to export the power somehow. Let me put all of these bits and bobs in first. Oh, let me actually open up some boffin. Already did this. So I've opened up an imgur here, and it allows me to see where exactly to put all of the stuff that we need to put. So I've got the overclocked heat vents. Wait, hang on a minute. Did I need... Is that the right one? Well, we'll soon find out if we blow up. So, okay. The overclocked heat vents need to be here, 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 and here. So they want to be spaced out every... Well, it needs a gap of 3. So there we go. Like that. Can you see this as I'm doing it?
I'm currently on the wiki looking to see how the best way to output the power is.
Oh, that would
and I think the power, you need it to do it with IC2 cable.
So can we use thingy-bobbins though, the immersive engineering shit?
Oh, that's another idea, to an energy cell, and then the energy cell output into the capacitor banks.
Yes. I'm not going to put the uranium in just yet, because I don't know if this thing is going to blow up. This is going to be proper dodgy. I mean, like, really dodgy as hell, because I don't know if this is the right way of doing it. But basically, the people watching are probably going to end up laughing their tits off if this goes entirely wrong, because our base is going to be no longer.
If our base is no longer, I quit.
But the uranium, the fuel rod, goes in all of these little gaps right here. It should be okay, but I really don't know. So let's have a look, see if this is actually going to work. Do you want me to wrench that a couple more up here? So that we've got a little bit of space to work with.
I just need an energy cell. I think I left the other one at Kira's.
You took an energy cell? To
Well,
Kira's?
just one of the basic ones, because I needed
okay.
to see if that water wheel was working for her. And then I said, you can have it, and then I didn't realise I'd actually need it. They're not difficult to craft, I'll just craft one really quick.
Okay, okay. Okie dokie. So yeah, I don't want to put anything in here yet until we've got a way of outputting it. So nuclear reactor in EU mode. Throttled output by 50%. I have no idea what that means. But basically, we don't really need to create power. We just need to be able to deplete our uranium cells that we've got, the fuel rods. So we can get depleted uranium cells. So depleted, there they are. So we can get these. Is that the no? It's not depleted MOX, is it? Fuel rod, depleted uranium, and then we can get tiny piles of plutonium out of these depleted uranium fuel rods, and that is what we're going to be using to craft ourselves the plutonium that we need to then go ahead and craft. How does this work? What do we need? Is it? What do we need to get to make the big reactor big?
It's the fuel rods. That's what needs the plutonium.
Plutonium fuel rod.
No, the big reactor fuel rods is what needs the plutonium to craft.
The big reactor fuel rods. Oh, you mean it needs the pellets of RTG fuel? Okay, so we need the plutonium for that. So we need 3 pieces of plutonium just to get 1 piece of RTG fuel, which is 1 fuel rod. Wow. Okay, so I mean, we could make the smallest big reactor by just with 3 bits of plutonium. We're gonna need 9 tiny piles of plutonium.
I've just realised as well, my whaler's not working.
Is it? You might have turned it off by accident. You never know.
How do you do that? Do you know?
I have no idea, mate. It's probably an option somewhere. So we've got 27 fuel rods shed, which means we can create 3 pieces of plutonium, which means we can create 1 pellet of RTG fuel, which means we can create 1... Do we need it for anything else?
Big reactor fuel rod.
Yes, 1 fuel rod. But I think with that you can create the smallest big reactor ever, which is a start, I suppose, in creating some sort of power while we wait for some more uranium. But we've got plenty of uranium, so we can make some more fuel rods when we need to, which is good. Which is good. Because over here...
You don't have any bronze on you, do you?
I don't, but I put it all into the system. Well, I say the system. I put it all into the chests. So we've got... Where's the bronze? 27 bronze ingots over here. I don't know if that helps.
Yeah, I need 5 and 2 redstone. Bring it over if you can, please.
Got it.
I'm just trying to figure out how to turn my whaler back on. I don't know if I've hit a button or something.
You may have here. 5 bronze, 2 redstone. There you go. Done. And we just need to wait for this now. What we'll do is I will wait for the energy. How far are you away from creating this energy cell? Is it still a while?
Just a minute or 2, but if you want to pause recording while I do it, it'll only take me 2 minutes. But
I will do. I'll pause recording and then we'll come back and finally set up our reactor, which is, oh man, you have no idea how much work has gone into this. So we'll see you guys in a second. Okay, we are now back. Shed has got himself that hardened energy cell. We need to see if this actually works. Does it work? This is the question. So that's okay. Will it stick to the side of that reactor chamber? Oh yes it will. So it's gonna, and it automatically transfers, it converts it from EU to RF, doesn't it? Just need a bit of wire. Shed the engineer. Look at that, that's ledge. Right, let me try it with just 1 fuel rod. So I've put it in there, nothing's happening. Is it outputting power? Just disconnect the top of it for the moment.
There we go, power is going into it now.
It is.
Brilliant.
I don't see any heat, but I also don't see any output. I have no idea why. Let me go ahead and put all of these in and see if the heat goes up. It shouldn't. going by what these boffins have been saying, but you never know. Right, all of them are in there. We should be creating a ton of power. Holy moly.
It's not really producing that quick.
No? Well, the core temperature is not going up, so that is a good sign. Right, set it to output. I want to see how much is actually going in compared to how it's going out on the thing around the side here. Oh, mind you, we've got nearly 100 million RF. Anyway. Have you set it to output, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Right, I'll leave it for a second. Let it
just grab
do its business.
the energy cell from the bees.
All right.
And then put it on there and drain it out, and then when it refills, because obviously if you take 20 million RF out the capacitor bank.
That's true. That is true. Let's test this. Test this to the limit. Because why are we outputting 32,000?
I think it basically just means it's full. So the input and the output are the same. I don't know.
Well, we're outputting 40,000 now. So, and we're inputting 32,468. We're running at minus 7,532.
Yeah, but that's while it's charging an energy cell.
That's true. But yeah, let's have a look. Let's make sure everything's still okay. Yeah, the core temperature is absolutely fine. We just need to make sure that we've got this area chunk loaded, so when we come back, the uranium cells are depleted. We could get something to automatically output or suck out the uranium cell, the depleted uranium cells, but I think we need something like a filter or something like that. So we'd need a depleted uranium cell to start with. So it really makes no difference for us.
Fair enough.
But it seems as if the input then is 32,468. So we're running, once this is full, we'll be running at plus 400 and odd. I have no idea why.
I think once this is done, we should be running at a good, a decent amount. 468 RF a tick, it says, coming in.
Yeah. So, but what is outputting at 32,000? What is that? It's not the lava fabricator, is it? Because that's full.
I don't know if it's still soaking power. Shall I just disconnect it and try?
Yeah, just disconnect the lava fabricator. I want to see if it's that. 32,000. No, it's still outputting 32,000. What is it? Have we got anything hooked up to it above here? Like a machine or anything?
No, all that goes from here above is where the solar generator's adding more power to it.
So what? Why is it outputting so much? And where is it going? I don't understand this. I'll turn it on now. I'll let you have a look around. Just disconnect the entire row of machines. Let's see if it's something in the machine line that's doing it. Because I know forestry machines do take power regardless of whether they're doing anything or not, so... I'm wondering if it might be something to do with the forestry machines. Oh yeah, we've got no power now. Like, no output.
So it's either one of the machines or it's something to do with the solar panels.
Which did you disconnect?
Just everything.
Right, put the solar panel back in.
No, as in there's literally one thing for everything.
Oh. Well, just disconnect... Yeah, but just disconnect this side. So, disconnect that bit. So we've still got the solar panel going. We've still got the solar panel going in, but we've got nothing going into the machines.
No. That's still with the solar panel going in, because the solar panel goes into the top of the capacitor bank.
What, so we check that out? What does it do? So why do we get, like, 30... I don't understand why we get 30,000 input from this. Unless it comes from... Right, hang on a minute. Let me get down here. What's it saying now? Yeah, the input and output's like... I don't understand.
Well, that helped quite a lot for a better input. Because I just changed the flux ducts from hardened to redstone. So now we have over 1,000 RF a tick.
Okay. Well, that's good. I think... I have no idea, though. What is inputting at 30,000? And also outputting at 30,000. This doesn't make any sense. Because you disconnect... The solar panel's still going into the top, right?
Yeah.
So you disconnect that, which is the entire machines and all the nuclear reactors and stuff like that. And it's still outputting at 32,000. What is outputting? There's nothing. There's no power going out of this. It's the wrong way around, mate. You're putting power into it. There we go. Look,
I just want to drain a good amount out of it. Yeah, I just want to drain a good amount out of it, and then we'll see how we go from there.
But we've literally only got, on the side here, hooked up to it, power going in. We have got nothing going out. So I don't understand where the 30,000 is coming from. Huh. Strange. Strange. Anyway, we'll have to have a look into that shed. I'm just going to put that back in. So there we go. I've got some and some pipe. But yes, that is going to go ahead and do its business as the fuel rods now. It's going to drain the fuel rods. It's going to take a while. So, like I said, we will go ahead and...
Well, at least once we get the big reactor up and running, we know that that'll all work with energy cells and...
Yes. And I can't wait for that, though. I can't wait for that. So what
shouldn't take too long from here.
Yeah, we just need to wait for those things to deplete now. We literally just need to get the our little world anchor, get some more ender pearls in there, get it running overnight, come back, and we'll have depleted uranium cells, I'm pretty sure, and a load of power as well. So that'd be great. But yeah, I think that's going to be it. That's really all I wanted to do for this episode, is get that nuclear reactor running. Now we've got that going, we can work towards getting big reactors and stuff before the end of the month. Now we are changing, like I said, we are changing the pack at the end of the month. We're discussing what kind of pack we're going to be changing to, but it seems as if there's a few suggestions kicking around, but it does seem as if the Vagrim's Chance 3 pack is looking like a good front runner at the moment. We are still discussing it though. But it does seem like a really good pack, and it does seem interesting. With a few additions, we won't be keeping just normal vanilla Vagrim's Chance. If we do, there will be a few additions on top of that. But, like I said, we're just talking about it at the moment. We've still got a full month yet. If you do want to join in Patreon, by all means, you can do, guys. And links to everything you will need are in the description below. If you do join Patreon this month, it will also require that you do a $5 donation if you want automatic access to the server like as soon as you set up Patreon. The reason why is, like I've described in previous episodes, it stops people joining at the start of the Patreon month and then quitting at the end without actually going through Patreon. And it has happened before, guys. So unfortunately, because that's happened a few times, I've had to do it this way so that, you know, it's fair on everybody. But anyways, yes, that's going to be it for the end of this particular episode. I have no idea what one of those is.
Episode.
Yeah, episode. And we will see you guys next time, hopefully with some big reactors. So until then, I've been TOFF, man.
Shed, man.
Stay safe.
Take it easy, guys.